Oh, how we doing? I don't know if Phylum is back yet. He's not, but they will be just warming up in game. How are the homies in chat doing tonight? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fine. Of course, if you are just tuning in, this will be the grand final. How we doing, Phylum? You back or?
I'm back.
Hell
I'm back
yeah.
in. Oh, I see a couple of good names here in chat. I see DJ Butter Chicken, who shows up in a lot of Quake streams. I see Eggy Boy, big Australian player. He used to play a bit of Quake World back in the day. Not so much now. Mead, in the Quake World community. He's a big man. He does a lot of good stuff.
We got Sanders. Big ups to the only New Zealand CPMA player that's like actually good at movement.
Nice. I think Sono's movement's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't sell Sono short.
But Sono hasn't done B0.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
all of it, you know.
But yeah, I see a couple of big names from the Aussie community in here. A couple of small names from the Aussie community. It's a good community. Thank you guys for showing
See a
up.
couple of new guys too, man. Shout outs to all of you not tuning in. If you do like the content, I mean, God, we used to stream a lot. Shout outs to everyone tuning in though. You're all equally valued as each other.
Yeah, absolutely, right. I'm just calling out the big people I know, the people who I personally asked to show up, you know. But yeah, you're all making this stream very special. But yeah, I mean, Dirtbox versus Yeti, okay? So, I mean, yeah, Dirtbox has literally been playing Quake World since day zero, right? Like, started in Q-Test, he has just played the living shit out of this game. Fun facts, you know, I've talked to Eggy a bit, or I've heard him talking rather. So he was saying, like, when he'd taken a few years break from Quake and he came back and he found out that Dirtbox was, like, not just the top player in Australia, but, like, he was a world-class Quake player who'd taken maps off of just about everyone in Quake World, right? And he was like, what? You know, he couldn't believe that Marcus, the Dirtbox, wasn't just some shitter still. So Dirtbox is the real rags to riches story, is what I'm trying to say here.
That is good. I mean, what, some background for Yeti? I mean, he's also been playing for quite some time. He's a very accomplished player, I think. In the Quake World scene, I guess, maybe. I don't know, I'm very new. I think we both are to Quake World, but like... Yeah, no, he's always been a very strong duelist. In the Quake World Kenya Cup we did, he came second, I think.
Yeah, he came second to Dirtbox.
Yeah.
He pulled out some really great games on Spine V2. That classic map that everyone forgot as soon as that tournament was over.
Hey man, it was pretty cool. But yeah, you know, he played that. He had some very tight series with Prof. Coming in.
Yeah, that was Yeti the quote was about, wasn't it? The, do you have the grenade physics memorized in your fucking head?
Yeah.
I think that was said to Yeti. Because he just was hitting the most bullshit of grenades.
Yeah, we will work out what we're doing with servers and stuff.
Alright, we just have the main pool too. No DM2, no DM6. I believe that it's a very deliberate choice from Yeti because he doesn't want to play Dirtbox on DM6.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah, no one wants to play Dirtbox on DM6. He is as good as anyone in the world. On that map and on DM4, basically, right?
Alright, looks like we will be getting into it. We'll be DM4 as our first map. Dirtbox vs Yeti. This is the Div 1 Grand Final of Thunderdome. This is good.
Thunderdome Season 9 Australia.
Ooh.
Countdown started, countdown stops, countdown starts again. We're gonna get hyped again. Dirtbox versus Yeti, DM4. I mean, we have to watch Dirtbox here, right? Because he's like the DM4 master. You know, he's like the wise old sensei, teaching the kids how to love this map, and that is a crazy good start there for Dirtbox. That's like a bad spawn made good by sick movement. He goes for the sneaky drop down where you don't make a sound, and it might have caught Yeti off there a little. Dirtbox tries to push out, it doesn't work for him. He's going to do this teleporter dance, okay? This is important right here. Watch how he moves out of here. He moves backwards and avoids getting caught in that grate. It means he moves just that little bit more smoothly. He's pushing forward, pushing forward. Yeti's there to stop him from coming out into the middle of the map, so Dirtbox has to fall back. And he's going to just come back to these stairs. He's going to wait for information on where his opponent is. Look at that. Beautiful setup. Yeti shows up. Dirtbox gets away. This is smooth, out of control DM4 play from Dirtbox already.
God, I don't know what to say. I haven't watched this caliber of quick quad in such a long time. Wow, some good rockets there as Yeti tries to get out, tries to utilize what should be an advantage in Dirtbox again. Back to this out of control play, playing around the stairs. He doesn't want to come forward too quickly. In the off chance
he has to pick the perfect moment to come forward here, yeah. And that setup is great from Dirtbox as well. He's in position on the teleporter, so he gets away to this armor when he needs it. He does the quiet drop again. Not as easy as it looks.
Now
I think he might have actually made a sound that time, but yeah. You can see how dangerous that red armor exit is, even for a player like Dirtbox. He comes out and just completely gets owned, and now this is the frag run.
I was about to say, like, the problem with coming out of that upper teleporter is, of course, you're going to eat a rocket any time that, you know, they're not going for red, and so everyone just needs to time things so perfectly around their opponent. Dirtbox working this main room really, really well.
Look at how insane that movement is. He's like a spider monkey. Like, he's everywhere at once, all over Yeti, hitting these crazy rockets through the teleporter. Dirtbox is playing so well right now.
Yeah, these spam angles coming out from Dirtbox are absolutely incredible. Yeti trapped in the main room.
Did you see that fake jump Dirtbox just did at the yellow? He jumps into the corner to make it sound like he's going for the yellow armor, and then he falls back around to look for Yeti to be exiting the mega. That is the kind of move we're going to be seeing between these two, right? Anything to catch your opponent off guard.
This is sick, but now Dirtbox, he doesn't have much stack to fall back onto. He's perfectly positioned to grab, okay, the red now, but he's severely lacking in rockets. He has to break his rule, right, of not jumping up with the rockets.
Well, it's okay if they're not there.
Yeah.
He read that out kind of contextually. Like, if your opponent's not there, you might as well rocket jump, because it's free.
There's some leeway there, but oh my god. These follow-ups are so good.
Yeah, so Yeti's going to have a lot more problems playing this out-of-control game than Dirtbox has, right? Just because Dirtbox is so good at moving out to the middle of the map, at knowing how to take these rockets, at hitting these direct shots. Dirtbox actually pushes in for that frag. This is interesting, okay? That's a big commitment, and the fact that he gets that frag right there, if Yeti gets a... Oh no, unfortunately, Dirtbox just took a bit too much damage there. Again, if the spawns are good for Dirtbox, and Yeti... Actually, this is still good for Dirtbox. I was so ready for that to swing around again, but Dirtbox has gotten just the right spawns here and made just the right decisions. If he continues to hit these shots, yeah, get on that armor. Potentially, no, but again, he wants to control the middle of the map. He wants to control the position.
Oh, this is sick. Yeti can't get a break. The pacing from Dirtbox is just so well done right now. He's going to be able to follow up again and again. But the armors will be up.
One of the things you're going to see Dirtbox do here, one of the key decisions he's going to make is to maintain position in the center room as opposed to going for stack, right? He's not going to care he's on 50 HP, necessarily. Exactly. Unless he does, right? In that case, it matters because it's Dirtbox. Okay. I'm just trying to get inside the mind of this absolute wizard of Quake, which is evidently very hard to do.
Wizard of Quake? Quad Wizard, perhaps.
Quad Wizard.
That's an intro, lads.
Don't give away my alias.
Oh.
The alias that everyone knows about at this point. Unfortunate spawn there for Yeti. If he got a better spawn, that could have been an opportunity, I think, to establish himself in the center of the map, but this just keeps going from good to better for Dirtbox. Till that happens. Alright, so now Dirtbox does this dance, right? He comes back to these steps. He can see his opponent. He can get, like, that little bit of damage with the boomstick. It adds up really fast. Beautiful movement from Yeti, though, flying and doesn't want to give Dirtbox the space to breathe. So Yeti now in control with this armor. There's an angry Dirtbox with a lightning gun there to shut him down. The mutual frag comes out. Better spawn for Dirtbox, maybe? I think he got red there, right? No, he didn't. I don't know what that spawn was for Dirtbox. I don't know why he dropped down there, but he did. And now he has wormed his way over to that red armor. He's not going to go for it, though. Not in a hurry, anyway. He wants control of the center of the map, right? He doesn't care that he just has this green armor to play with. He's going to continue to cycle the one green armor and focus on position and damage. There, Yeti picks a great moment to push out and gets out from that completely free and converts it into a frag. But Dirtbox with the pressure off the spawn, I bet the auto track is just having a complete, like, it doesn't know what to do right now, right?
It's going skits, swapping between each other, but it's alright. Relatively coherent storytelling from the robot.
It's good storytelling, but are they good storylines?
Ooh. That's a question for another day, Chief. Oh man.
I love how clean that chase is from Dirtbox there. Like, even though he moves himself out of position to chase that frag, you can see how prepared he was to get back into the strong position in the middle of the map. He picks a great moment to move out there. Yeti, very, very cheeky with how he moves through the telefrag spawn. That is one to watch out for in Quake World as well. If you're standing on a spawn point and someone spawns there, you will get telefragged.
And like, funnily enough, this may actually be what he needs for an opener into the game. Like, it's just...
It can be all it takes, yeah.
Oh man, he is out of rockets, but the shaft is too good. Manages to pick some up, and here we go. This is his opportunity, really. The first in a couple of minutes to really exert pressure on Dirtbox. And what's Dirtbox doing? He's playing the classic out-of-control play, not giving Yeti anything. If he wants to get the frag, Dirtbox is saying, hey man, you've got to come and take it. Until he jumps out.
But he jumps out for a reason, because it's Dirtbox, you know.
Yeah.
There's like layers and layers upon game going on here, not all of which we can comprehend. You know, you need a PhD in Quake World to understand some of this stuff here.
But you know, the way I dismiss it, it's just some gamers are bigger than others, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And Dirtbox...
It's very true.
Dirtbox is a gamer. Ooh. Yeti actually doing really, really well there to just take the LG fight and win it.
It's an important time to do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is his opportunity to come back in this game right now. This series, this map rather, so close. A great way to start off the series. Interesting movement there from Yeti. He kind of, like, he does a weird jump there, right? He kind of bumps while he jumps.
God, and Dirtbox is playing super well to get out of vision. You can hear him almost everywhere in this map, but you can't... He's doing a really good job of just evading Yeti's LG, which I think he's been using to great effect, right? Like, the lightning gun from Yeti has been securing most of these frags in LG on LG battles. Dirtbox's rockets, I think, are really his standout.
Yeah, exactly. Dirtbox has pretty bad LG.
Yeah.
Like, his LG is about as good as mine when we play. The difference is he uses it better, like at better times.
So I mean, look, we'll have to see how it plays out. I guess Yeti once again, though, doesn't really... Yeah, see, look, he wins that fight. Does a great job of actually getting out of the red room.
Dirtbox stands on those stairs because, like, when he knows you're going to exit high from the armor room, he'll stand on those stairs because, like, he stands halfway between them. If you shoot a rocket down, he goes up. If you shoot a rocket up, he goes down. But the LG is a great way to counter that, right? If you get the right kind of push on those stairs, your opponent can't do anything. Yeti with the teleporter dance. This is good. This is what you like to see. If you can bait your opponent through, that's an opportunity for a telefrag. Nice push from Dirtbox though. And oh, this is such a bad time for Yeti. Dirtbox furthering his lead here. It's just actually the worst moment.
Yeah, no, he's now in the worst place in the game. It's going to be very difficult for Yeti to actually get out. But again, he's just going to wait for these rockets to burn down, and Dirtbox is going to have to make that choice of coming out, getting some more.
Yeah. You can see Dirtbox moved away when he still had 5 rockets. You know, that's a very deliberate thing. That's like, I still have just enough rockets to play the map, to control the middle of the room depending on where Yeti spawns, to do exactly what he needs to do to secure this and make sure that he can win. And at this point, this is going to be map 1 going over to Dirtbox, but Yeti made him work for that. Like, you might look at the score and think, wow, this is a Quake game that went 23-12, but in Quake World, that's a close game. You know, the way this DM4 played out, that was a close game that really could have gone either way until the last kind of minute and a half, really.
Has been good. There we go. 24 to
What a
12.
what a DM4.
What a start, man.
Like, watching two just world class players on DM4 makes me so happy.
Yeah, no. And the best part is, right, we have 4. Maybe more than 4 maps
Or
coming.
maybe 9 more maps of these two, right?
Like, this is some good shit. This is making up for a good couple of weeks of not viewing Quake World. We're getting a load of the best. Dirtbox coming out of that map with the higher LG percentage and the win as we head into ZTN. We'll see how Yeti handles after spawn. He's not able to...
I think this could be Yeti's map to win.
Why is that, my man?
I just have a gut feeling. I think Dirtbox doesn't like this as much just because of the way the spam plays out. Yeti hasn't had the best start, unfortunately. Definitely not the best start. And yeah, he's going to be bullied out of the middle of the map very early on.
Well, I mean, Dirtbox is one of those guys that holds the perspective that Aero and ZTN are still Kenya, right? So...
They're the new map.
Yeah. So, like... Yeah, I can kind of agree. Like, Yeti is probably more well-versed in this, or has a better like for it, at the very least. We say this with both these guys, having played it for like 10, 20 years. But old habits, of course, die hard. Right, so Yeti has actually worked himself up into a pretty good stack from the start he was given. He's got the LG, he's got the rockets, he's got the ammo that he needs for both of them. The issue for him is now going to be pushing out into this main room. Dirtbox, wow, did a really, really good job there of forcing him away, not letting him out onto that upper ledge that Yeti's now spamming onto now. And so we've kind of seen a shift in position, but not real damage. The fight will come out over the red.
Now that was a really big rocket for Yeti to hit just there. Like, that drop-down shot actually makes a massive difference to how... Well, almost makes a massive difference. Another really... Yeah, like the Quake World thing where the armors give you the full armor no matter what, right? It means that good damage can be very quickly negated. So unless you have the momentum to follow it up and really push through, and that's a crucial moment for Dirtbox to get that frag right there, getting himself the Mega. Yeah, Yeti's in a bit of trouble for the next kind of rotation of these items, surely.
Yeah, I mean, Dirtbox is very well set up in the fact that he's just going to leave the yellow, fight over the red and fall back when he needs to. Yeti's not really been able to do any damage to him. He's going to get the steal. And that's okay, but
no, that's
not
a good thing
okay,
out of the
really.
armor.
It doesn't improve the situation much, but hey, it's something, you know?
Yeah, well, but Dirtbox had that yellow armor anyway, even if that situation went worse. It was just so well set up by Dirtbox, and a great way to take that lead. Dirtbox is going to be pushed back onto the back foot just by some good positioning from Yeti there in the middle of the map. The grenade launcher position, it's of course a very strong place to be. Yeti pushes out into the grenades, doesn't connect with any of them there for Dirtbox. So Yeti's going to get himself red.
That was really
And
sick.
damage
Yeti just locks on, right? He has this huge rocket bounce. Like, try and shake up his aim, but it doesn't even matter. He just locks on, frags Dirtbox, and now Dirtbox has nothing. Yeti's in a really good spot here to do some damage. Okay, I would have thought that he was going to grab the rocket, right? And he would have been really well set up to spam onto that. But no, this is... Oh, wow. That's good too.
Yeah, that was... You're unfortunately not going to have the biggest impact because there are HP packs around. That rocket has more impact. And even just with this green armor there, Yeti wants to commit to the fight. Dirtbox is going to be stuck with that much HP. The super shotgun would be effective. One more blast at close range would do it. Dirtbox is going to have to be careful chasing that frag. The Mega is there for him, but he's stuck without... almost without any armor. But of course, the red comes back up because it's 20 seconds. That window closes so quickly there for Yeti before he even knows it's open, really. Before he can get a gun and get into it. Dirtbox is just stacked again. Nice position from Yeti. Good to hit that rocket. That flying bounce. He's equalized a lot more here for this red if he wants to push for it. And not even an exit shot. So Yeti giving that item away. He focuses on just getting the time. And now Yeti in position. Looking for any damage he can get here to equalize before this next red. I don't think Yeti needs to commit very hard to this YA. If he can force Dirtbox to take it, that's good. And Yeti really just wants to not take damage. Dirtbox comes in too hot and heavy.
And the spawn frags can give out Dirtbox. Very inclined to take a push there. Works out well in his favor. He's going to come through the top and get the red for free. Yeti has to back off, and this is... oh my god. Dirtbox is playing the game. He's not bunny hopping around like a retard. Like, he's actually playing this very quietly, not giving Yeti any information that he, you know, doesn't have to.
Yeah, ZTN is a map where I think a lot of good players tend to not, like... You don't see them bunny hop, right? They tend to do a lot of walking around, a lot of trying to make sure their opponent doesn't know exactly where they are. Because those entrances into rooms are so crucial. You know, if you get clean entrances to your fights, it's gonna make a massive difference in how the game plays out. Beautifully smooth rocket jump there, catches Yeti completely off guard with just how quickly Dirtbox could get to that situation and be dealing damage as Yeti's caught with his neck stuck out there. Deals enough that, you know, before that red that Yeti can't stick around for the red, and Dirtbox just absolutely dominant control here.
This is brutal. I'm going to swap over to Yeti. I want to see what he ends up doing to try and win his... win some frags in his favor.
And there he just gets caught out, right?
Yeah.
This is the thing, you know, Dirtbox gets comfortable enough in his control that he starts trying to put himself in slightly weirder situations, trying to catch Yeti just off guard. A nice catch there from Dirtbox, knowing his opponent wanted to cross the back of the map. It's, you know, a very safe route if you don't get caught out, but a very punishable route all the same.
Yeah.
There goes the grenade spam. Yeti trying to control the center of the map without stack. Once Dirtbox comes through that teleporter, he's forced away. But Yeti's still making the claim he can, trying to get the damage that he can. And the stacks are surprisingly even right now. Yeti, the drop down is maybe ambitious, but he hits the rockets. So now ready to win the middle of the map, but the spawn grenade from Dirtbox is going to be enough. Oh, that is heartbreaking for Yeti. Nice rockets. Yeti should leave this situation. He should just get position right now. He's equalized.
Yeah, this is
Right.
very good. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, two rockets onto Dirtbox would do it. Yeti commits really hard to that trap, but he still gets into an alright position. He's going to win himself red, and he's going to win himself control if he could... He should just get back into the middle of the map, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is good.
Knows what he wants.
That portal exit, oh my god, that final fadeaway rocket is just ridiculous.
Yeah, Dirtbox showing us why he's so world-renowned as a player. But here comes the frags for Yeti, right? Yeti could easily take the lead with a good run of frags here.
Yeah, like, he's currently really low, but he's subsisting and managing to make things happen, which is great. It's really what he needs right now. He's going to have to make it a full back onto and set himself up once again for another cycle of fragging, which is great. Dirtbox now in the opposite scenario where, God, that's so good for Yeti right now, being able to
I was so sure Dirtbox wouldn't be there, but Yeti commits. He's played Dirtbox so much that he just knew.
Yeah.
And yeah, big read. Like, Yeti really needs a few more frags right now. While he's got these guns, while he's got this momentum. He's going to push in again here. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite get that frag, and Dirtbox actually flips the situation on its head and gets the good spawn. So that's perfect for Dirtbox.
This is tough. Yeti back to square one right now. We've got to see how forgiving the map will be in terms of spawns for him.
Yeah, and I've got a feeling it's not going to be very forgiving.
No. 17-8 to Dirtbox now. We're coming in on the final minute and a half. It's a nice jump.
It's really important to be able to do. Just like, you take so much less damage and it's just a lot cleaner to get up there. Only in Quake Lord physics does that jump work.
Dirtbox evading those perfectly. This is sick. It's actually sick. It's like his micro decisions are really fucking cool to watch. You just go, oh.
Yeah, exactly, right. The small decisions these guys make in fights, right? The stuff that a lot of the time we don't have time to point out and talk about, you know. Oh, look at that confidence, and the spawn, and another 16 HP. It doesn't even matter. Dirtbox is cleaning up Yeti right now. And that run of frags there, those 3 frags, might actually be enough to just push Dirtbox too far into the lead. Yeti's really going to have to do something special. And Dirtbox would have to not delay spawns.
Yeah. But they're playing for everything here. This is the highest stakes of Australian Quake World.
This is as big as it gets.
Yeah. They're pulling out all the stops. I don't think Dirtbox would ever not delay. Here we go.
Yeah, no, there's no such thing as an easy win against either of these players. And yeah, they're both playing to win. You can tell. You can see the fire in their eyes. But yeah, that's ZTN going over to Dirtbox. So that's 2-0 up. One more map and Dirtbox has this in a clean sweep. If there's one thing Yeti wants to avoid, it's a clean sweep. He needs something to stand on. You know.
He needs at least, at the very least, a map. Oh god.
Oof. Armor left, HP right. That's correct. This is Quake World. This is just how it's done in Quake World. Alright, and here's the decider. Arrow Walk, another absolutely classic Quake map. If you've played Quake, you've played Arrow Walk. ZTK, I think I might have lost you here.
I'm back. Very cool.
I heard the croakies.
Very cool
and
chair cable. It was sick, dude.
Yeah, we've got the host in from the Spud Hunter, so big shout outs to anyone coming from the Spud crew.
G'day. Alright, so Dirtbox with a really nice start actually. He's out of rockets there. But he's going to be able to grab.
Yeah, being out of rockets
it's so
actually
devastating.
Important, right? Yeah, you can't fight, and especially Dirtbox with his LG, right? Like that was an average push up the stairs with LG, you know. Dirtbox, world-class player, average LG.
Yeah.
I'm saying, put it in the stone tablets. Okay, quote me on that.
I mean, he's not crippled or anything, but like, you know, it's just... I think I get the vibe from talking to Nodge, there was just this point between 96 and like 2005 where LG just didn't happen with the internet and shit mice, and so, yeah.
Yeah, and so like, why even bother trying?
Everyone owns a Rocket Boy, and that's why DM6 was a good map.
Yeah.
But now that everyone can hit LG, it's not, or something, shoutouts.
And just no one plays it. In Australia, it's literally an unplayed map because everyone's scared of playing Dirtbox there. Okay, so Dirtbox is just in full control. Yeti still managed to get himself some frags, but it's one of those things where even though he's being fragged, like Dirtbox is still held on to everything. And this could very quickly turn into a big run, but you know, this is Quake World. The game is not over until it's over. It swings hard and it swings fast. Beautiful jump up there to the red armor. That's like the lowest jump you can get and still make it over.
Gonna move on to Yeti. I want to see him. He's moving quick. It's a spectacle to see.
That's
the
a big
bounce.
play.
Ooh, that's some big bounces coming out. Totally eradicating Dirtbox's mega.
Yeah, unfortunately, Dirtbox still got onto the yellow after all of that. Like, if Dirtbox had picked it up before, that would have been perfect. But picking up that mega after that yellow after means that he just still has that armor with Yeti on the respawn. Yeti can't get the damage down soon enough. Yeti has worn off a lot of this red, but Dirtbox has so much confidence pushing back out. The yellow armor should go over to Dirtbox as well if he wants it. Yeti trying to fight him off, and he actually creates enough space to get it. Yeti, he needs to get over to this red side of the map cleanly. The damage comes out, and that Yeti is gonna win himself the red armor if he can get himself some HP. He can't do the jump over. It's a very, very hard jump to do without the rockets on this map. On this version of the map.
Yeah, I mean... God, it definitely is the mark of someone who's practiced versus haven't. It's just whether or not they can get red.
I don't think I've even seen Locktar ever go for this in a game, you know.
No.
Like, it's a movement trick Locktar doesn't go for in a game.
I've seen Kovac do it, but I mean, you know...
Kovac is...
Kovac, yeah.
1 in a million. But it's not the kind of thing you usually go for in a match, because it's just so hard.
Yeah.
Nice setup here for Yeti. Dirtbox knows exactly where to put that rocket so that the splash just like forces him back, and Yeti knows that waiting around there works out fairly well for Dirtbox. He does wait long enough that the yellow armor comes up.
That's good. Yeti's LG
Yeti and Dirtbox.
Yeti's LG actually, dude, it did such a good job of stopping Dirtbox from actually just peeking over. That was nice, and he will be able to set himself up for the next red. Dirtbox actually in position to do damage.
But yeah, the rocket to OG combo from Yeti is just enough to shut him down. Ooh, nice rocket bounces there from Dirtbox. I love how, like, Yeti gets bounced so far into that wall that he can't air control onto the Mega, right? That's a tiny detail, but it matters.
The heavy hitters are certainly hitting hard today. Only 2 frags separating these two guys, actually. That's...
It's crazy given how much control Dirtbox had at the start of this map, you know, like, it looked like Dirtbox was so dominant, but like I said, this is Aerowalk, it swings hard, and just as quickly as Dirtbox can get them, Yeti can make them back.
Yeah, man, both of these players holding on really, really well. God, and the thing is, the controls have really been contested this entire time. I do want to see a point.
I just want to point out Dirtbox's movement there. He goes from that yellow armor, and he just slips away completely unseen, makes it all the way to the top rockets, and there he's in a position to challenge. The damage doesn't come out, but just the idea of how smoothly he made those movements and how smooth his rocket angles were, that is how you make stuff happen on Aerowalk.
The man is not bunny hopping. Like,
I know, this is a thing in high-level Quake World, right? Like, it makes too much noise, it gives too much away about where you are and how you're moving. And there's so much you can do in Quake World to move quickly without bunny hopping. But yeah, Quake World is just so specific, right? Like, because the maps are so narrow, because of how the guns work, every sound you make can be your death.
Yeah. This is very...
A really important push from Yeti, but Dirtbox shuts it down with his OG, and Yeti leaves the platform just before red.
Oh
that breaks your heart. That's one of those moments you just kind of kick yourself.
I'm on Dirtbox's pub right now. It's going to be a shame Yeti having to jump around, grab all these weapons and come back, but Dirtbox just avoiding damage, hanging out by this upper rocket launcher. But that was good, right? Like, that was one of the few opportunities Yeti's really chosen to outright push, rather than focus around an item and get these setups done. Didn't go well for his favor, but oh my god, dude, it's gonna have to happen.
For sure, yeah. I mean, like, Yeti is playing well. He's connecting with the shots in a lot of the situations. It's just Dirtbox, like, when Dirtbox is going big in this game, he's just going that little bit bigger, I think.
Yeah, but it's like he's not even investing himself into these hard pushes. It's a very controlled and methodical routine from Dirtbox right now.
He always has an out if it doesn't go well. Like, if he takes a bad rocket, he has a plan.
Yeah.
Yeti, I feel, is a bit more, like, relentless. He's a bit more ready to just go all in on a situation and not pay attention to how much he takes on the entrance. This is really nice from Dirtbox. This is just a solid run of frags. There's nothing Yeti can do about this, really. He's just got to hit what damage he can. Bit laggy there for both players, but Dirtbox is still making it happen in the end. Is that me lagging? Ah, that is. I had a wonderful 300 ping there on spec. Yeti with that red armor spawn. Everyone's favorite spawn on this map. And look at this, Dirtbox has 15 HP, right? He doesn't just dive straight for Mega, he waits for that fraction of a second to hear what Yeti does, and then knows that he can go for it and get it safely. This is a beautiful angle to spam rockets. I love it, right? Stand there and spam. You do so much damage. If you're used to playing Quake World, or Quake 3 rather, like Quake Live, CPMA, you will be surprised how much damage you take jumping across the red while someone spams it out. But there, Yeti, no stack to his name, gets the gun and hits the shots.
This is going to be big. Dirtbox. Forced back by that jump pad, of course. It's a really fun thing. You can't, like, peek over, because the way the jump pad or air vent thing in this game works is it just throws you backward. So,
yeah, there's no fighting it.
It's an archaic system, but oh my god, it doesn't actually work out well. It allows Yeti to escape. He's got the Mega now. He's got the rockets that he needs, and now he just needs to pick his moment. Dirtbox trying to chase him on Yeti. Should be good as he sets up for this next red.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Yeti should win this red, right? If he wants to win the game, he should win this red. Dirtbox is there with the spam. I don't think Dirtbox has the ammo really to push that too far, but that rocket, that is how you hold on to a lead, guys. Like, using the sound cues, and that's just 20 years of experience, you know? Like, he hears the rocket jump and he knows exactly when to shoot that rocket to hit the guy rocket jumping off of red. That is just insanely good play. I mean, Yeti's really against it now. This is a good commitment from Yeti, but it doesn't work out for him. Dirtbox hitting the shots still. Yeti looks for the rockets. He gets the mutual frag, but a mutual frag isn't going to work him any closer to the win here. He has to win this map to keep the series alive. Otherwise, Dirtbox will be the uncontested Thunderdome champion.
Oh my god! And what a hit to the ego that might be. The Quake World channel will be quiet once again.
For another year, yeah.
I mean, it has been about that. I think the cup we ran was what, October?
The Kenya Cup was probably, yeah,
October 2016.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good memories.
great times, to be honest.
But yeah, I mean, look at this run of frags from Dirtbox. Yeti is so determined to get something on the board, but he just couldn't do it. I mean, I honestly think it was that rocket from Dirtbox, right? Yeti had the red, he had the momentum, he was ready to go, and just Dirtbox completely shut it down.
Yeah, this is the grand final of Div 1.
The Div 1 grand final, and that's going to be the winner. Dirtbox 3-0 over Yeti.
Oh, huge gaming coming out. Congratulations to Dirtbox for taking that one. Oh my god, what a series. Both series tonight have actually been so good.
Yeah, if you look at the end scores of those maps, you might be like, oh, that was so one-sided for Dirtbox. And there were definitely moments there that were one-sided towards Dirtbox, but overall, like, Yeti pushed that so hard. Yeti made Dirtbox work so hard for that. There were no easy fights. There was no pushover.
Yeah. Oh man, what an incredible set of games. Thank you very much for joining me, Phylum. That was, it's cool to be doing stuff.
No, it was great to be here. It's great to watch Quake World. I could watch Quake World all day. I really need to do some Quake World videos and stuff. And
honestly,
bro, who won Thunderdome in Europe?
Thunderdome, I don't know. I think it kind of fizzled out the same. It may still need to be played. I don't know. I really have not been up to par with things. But anyway,
yeah, I haven't been following it, so it would be good to check out whatever's going on there. Like we said, discord.quake.world.
Yup, and discord.me/OEFPS if you're into Ozquake. Specifically, my man, you have social media links. You have a YouTube channel where you make videos.
I have a YouTube channel that's, youtube.com/channel/PHY1UM. I talk about Quake stuff. I haven't been doing so many videos lately. I've been busy being a coder boy. But yeah, I'm always like kind of looking at stuff. I'm interested in the Quake World, the Quake Champions rather, World Series kind of like season stuff, whatever they do, whatever they're announcing this month. We don't know yet. That'll be good. Whatever comes up, I'm happy to cast. If you want me to cast something, let me know. If you have like even cool demos you want to send me, you want me to talk about, I'm always up for that.
Do it. He's a great guy. Anyway, if you do love our stuff, God, my stuff, geez, chuck us a follow. We'll be back, hopefully, in the next couple of months, I think.
Yeah, about 6 months we'll be back.
And he'll sort shit out, and then we're good to go. Challenge Pyramid Arena, 2v2 League, and some other cool things for Ozquake.
The 2v2 League's going to be amazing. I'm so keen for that.
It will be great.
Are we gonna do team colors, like Overwatch League style?
Can you? Oh, right, with force enemy colors, we'll just do that.
We could force it, yeah.
Ooh.
You can force it in spec now, right? And we could like make movies with forced colors. That'd be great.
For sure.
I'd be into that. All right.
Well, all good. I have work tomorrow. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I've got stuff to finish off.
God damn. All right, so that will be all from us. Thank you very much for tuning in once again. It's been fun.
Thank you, guys.